Hey everyone, I'm Megan. Welcome to my studio. I am working on this piece this morning before I start my other work. So this piece is going to be a piece to She Be Little, which is a piece I did a while ago, which I really love. I love the innocence of it and all that. So I've opened that up as well. Often when I'm doing a partner piece, I'll open the original PSD file so I can see what I did, because often I forget what gradient maps I used, what kind of effects I used, just so there is some cohesiveness between the two pieces. Okay, so this morning what I've done is I've already copied across the bokeh image that I used with this piece, and I've put it over. It's on screen mode. It was at 100%. It's too much, so I've put it down to about 49%. I'll put it back there now. Okay, and what I do is I layer mask, and I've masked out the bits I don't want. Okay, so I've kept quite a lot of it, but I did want it over here interfering with the bokeh already on the image. I did remove the part that was over the stem because I wanted to show some depth, that the lights were going in and out, because on here you can see it's on top of the leaves, so it's kind of floating around this little plant with these two little girls. Okay, so I think that worked really well. I'm not sure about all these little pin lights here. Looks a bit scattered. Let me just get rid of some of these. Lift my brush up. Might keep those two little ones there. I often toggle on and off just to get the visual in between. It's like closing. You do this thing sometimes when you're creating things like invitations and other stationery. You open your eye, close your eyes and open them to check the hierarchy, what catches your eye first. It's a little bit similar when you turn on and off your layer masks. So I'm just going to, I want to make sure it's got lots of light and shadow on it. Okay. The other thing I grabbed was these lights, which remind me of lit soil. I don't even ask why they remind me of soil. They just do. So I want to try these at the bottom here. And since it's going to be a layer mask, it's not a layer mask, it's going to be a texture or a bit of lighting. It doesn't matter if I blow them out, it's going to be adjusted and played with anyway. Okay, we're just going to try it on that first. I don't mind the colour dodge. It looks more like glitter because we're going to reduce it. Let's look at the capacity. I just want it as a little interest at the bottom, at their feet, like the bokeh, like the other lights have fallen to the ground. It's like that kind of idea. Yep, okay, we're going to put a layer mask brush. I always use layer masks because it's not destructive editing. You can come back and put things back. But if I erase that, it's hard to go back and pick it up again. Actually, I do like that light behind there. With a soft brush, there's no edges, so you've got a bit more, it blends better with the background. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's pretty. See how this kind of gives, I might put a 10% brush. I'm just going to take some of the edge off some of it. So I've reduced the opacity of my brush down to 10%. So it's taking hardly anything off, but it's just doing enough to, okay, yeah. I like that. All right, now we need some bugs and stuff. Okay, so I created the bugs and everything from the last one in Midjourney. So all I'm going to do is grab those out again. I've just got to find it. So where's Discord? Discord's here. My emails might open up in a second because I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so get rid of that. Okay, so we're just going to, and normally if these were big, I told you my email was going to pop up, didn't I? That's going to go down. Okay. Normally I would put these through Topaz and upscale and do all that, but these are going to be so tiny it won't matter to the art, and the art's going to be quite blurred, so I'm not going to worry too much about doing all the things you're supposed to do when you create images in AI, because you do need to play with them and give them some love and care. Copy image. I'm just going to copy. You don't need to see me copying these across. That's not the right one. Copy image. Come on. That's the one. Remove background. At the moment, these are all just on normal mode. I like this little idea of this little one back to land. Done. That's very cute. I'm going to make sure that's what I did with these ones. I just wanted to check. Should I group those? Yep. Okay. All right. It's important when you do have a partner piece that you do keep things cohesive. We've got enough bugs, I think. We need a snail. Copy image. Why isn't my copying working? Copy image. There we go. Talk about failing today. I thought it'd be better in the mornings. That's a little bit of a gross. I don't like snails. Not good for my plants. They eat my flowers. That's what we're going to do. Done. So they're little tiny little slug snails, aren't they? Oh, I've got frogs. Let's see if this works the first time. No, it didn't. Come on, why aren't you working? Copy image. Isn't it funny? It's not behaving. This is called conversations. I think it's be fun having down here like this frog wants to have a conversation, even though the little girl's taking no notice of him. Remove background. As I said, if you're going to do big, all these other images have been upscaled and made into 300 DPI and had background removes and all that kind of fun stuff that I do all the time. But because these are tiny, and I'm going to be blurring them anyway. Come on, image, why aren't you copying? There you go. I don't know why this is not behaving today. Okay, this one can go behind. I'm making the animals, everything really small. It's got a little miniature piece. I love how, actually what we're going to do is we're going to change those frogs around. Don't know if you can hear that beeping. Sorry guys, my notifications have started for the day because I should be working, but I'm doing this instead. Just going to flip that. I like the way that one's looking up at her better. We're going to add shadows later. Maybe not today. This is going to get the animals in. I really do have to go to work. Okay. I like the idea of having one more snail. Here's one. Copy image. Now, please copy. Come on. There we go. Remove background. Okay, we're going to make this small. We're going to flip it. We're going to rotate him. Done. I like having little, when I do my art, I like adding some little bits that are just a little bit quirky, a little bit interesting. I like the idea of that little snail crawling off the edge there. This snail should be bigger. So where's this one? No, bird, snails for a second. That's it. I think that's it. I'm not wondering if I need a bee. Do we need a bee? I don't think I did any bees, did I? These moths. Okay, let me just quickly generate a bee. So I'm just going to quickly do that in Midjourney. I've got Discord open. You can use Midjourney in the website, but I still prefer it using it in Discord. Okay, we're going to do that quickly. All right. Now what I'm going to do is all these layers we're going to do into a group, and we're just going to call them bugs and frogs. So everything's together. It says it's being fast, but it really isn't. Let's see which one I like. None of them. Typical while I'm creating. We'll try again. I'm retyping it because I'm just going to do a different version of Midjourney. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll create shadows soon, but not yet. But we'll do a layer ready for that. This is going to be the shadow layer, which I've got nothing on yet, but I'm getting ready for the next installment. Okay, these are better. I can tell already. Just waiting for it to do its thing. I think this is going to be gorgeous on the wall with these two pieces together. And I like that I've created everything to go with it. Copy image. Let's see. Did it copy? Copy image. It is not behaving today, is it, people? Okay. This is going to go in bugs and frogs. Remove background. I like the idea of this bee coming to the flowers. It might not stay. I don't know. What do we think? Anyway, okay. Well, the bee is in the... Put the shadow back down under there. All right. Now, one thing I do like to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer. So just Control J. And we're just going to put this on soft light. Soft light just gives it a little bit more, I don't know, emphasis. So we're just going to do soft light the whole group. See, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just slightly, if I can go, just kind of zoom in. See how it just gives it a more shine, especially on that snail. You can see that does that. Okay. All right. I might leave it there today because I have to get to work. Good thing I work from home, from this desk. All right, guys. So there's Conversations Part 2. And I can't wait to do all the finishing touches. I'm still not sure about that bee. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye for now.